Alright, so the Teemo guide for 7.4 patch has came a little late because next week there will be 7.5 patch, I believe. But I don't think it will be that different. Uh, so I'll give you two choices, on the summoner spells, one with the smite and one without the smite. The rune page that I run is pretty much kind of similar to this. Just keep the 20% attack speeds or 15%. It's really personal choices, but I like 20% attack speeds. And the 10 AP from the two quintessences. And flat armors, I don't have the scaling armor on this page, this account, but if you can, get the scaling armor on here. And the flat MR on here. I don't have a flat MR on here either. Actually, the better one to look at is probably... Let me get onto my main account. My main account, 200 LP, room page, this one. Two room pages that I use. HP region. I actually use the HP region with the magic resistance flat MR. And oh, actually, with the flat MR, I get a HP region. I mean, scaling HP because I'm facing an AP champion. And versus an AD champions, I get a. I guess I forgot to change this. I get a scaling armor instead of a scaling HP, and then flat APs. That's the room page. And the masteries, this is it, 18012. Yep, that's it. That's the only mastery that I run on Teemo. Against the Pantheon, sometimes I like to grab Grass Undying to max the Q. But even against Pantheon, I think a forward battle is still better. Yeah. And so runes and mastery and items. Items. If you do not like running a smite, honestly, I do not recommend a smite Teemo unless you are really into it. But what I can tell is smite Teemo does the most damage if you're looking for damage. Yeah. If you don't run the smite Teemo, this is it. This is the build. If you do run the smite Teemo, grab the Blood Razor instead of Ruinous Arcane. But not running a smite, you can run an exhaust, teleport, or even ghost. Sometimes people like ignite, but I don't really understand the ignite on the own hit Teemo. But yeah, this is the build set that I run. And these are the boots. Yep, 3 boots choices. That's pretty much it. The build order was, I guess I run the mallet first. And then I tried to grab the Ruinous Arcane. And depending on the situation, these 3 are really depending on the situation and what I grab. Sometimes I grab the Specialist Cow first in the lane phase versus an AP champion. But versus AD champions, most of the time I just run the mallet first. What happens if you run the mallet first is that it's the best. That you might think you will do no damages because you only grab a 30 AD from the mallet. But do not worry, your damage will be coming from the forward battle. And yes, it is very easy to stack the forward battle as a Teemo if you have a mallet, because you can consistently slow them down. Yep. But versus AP champions, try to rush a Specialist Call, like a Rumble match, any match, stuff like that, Cassiopeia. Yep. That's pretty much it. And I'll kill. And I'll show you guys, this is a silver account. I'll show you guys how this type of Teemo. I'm not gonna run the smite. Smite, honestly, I think smite is really hard to use for a if you're not used to it. So I don't recommend the smite. Just run the teleport. I'd rather go with the teleport if I were you. That's it. I'll show you. I'll post some more games on this account too.